Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this video. And in this video guys, we're going to be discussing typedef in C programming. So as a sort of review, in the previous tutorial we have learned how to use unions and how to implement unions inside our C program. And we also have implemented a simple solution or simple program that implements the capability of unions in C. So as I've said, in this video we're going to be discussing typedef, and yeah, I'm going to show you how you can use typedef inside your program or C program. So basically guys, C is such a dominant language of its time, and even now that even you can name those primary data type of your own and can create your own name data type by blending data type and its qualifier. So it means that we could create our custom name for our qualifier or custom name for our primary data type, and then we can use the keyword typedef right here, and this is a keyword implemented to tell the compiler for assigning an alternative name to the existing data types. This keyword, typedef, typically employed in association with user-defined data types in cases if the names of data types turn out to be a little complicated or intricate for a programmer to get or to use within a program. So there are cases that a particular data type or a name of a particular data type is like complicated and it's not easy to be used inside a program. So that's where the typedef comes in. So it can be used to make the naming of our data types or variables in C a lot easier. So the typical format for implementing this typedef keyword is like this. We can use the typedef keyword just like that, and then we could specify the existing names of data types or data type, okay? And then of course right after that is the alias, user given name. So again, we're gonna use the typedef keyword, and then of course the existing names of data types. So there are like int, signed int, unsigned, char, and other primitive data types inside our C program. And then of course we're going to add the user given name, which is the custom name that we want to name this particular existing names data type. So this is going to make sense later on if we try to implement this inside our C program. So for now, just think of this as the syntax of defining or how to name our existing data types. So typedef and then existing names of data type and then alias or the user given name. So we could add here a sample snippet. So like this, typedef, okay, and then signed long, okay, and we're going to give this user given name as long, okay. So basically guys, if you have or if you are trying to define signed long data type, so it's going to be complicated, or like it's going to have a long name, because you can do it like this, signed long, and then say for example variable 1, and then signed long var 2, signed long var3 and so on. So as you can see, the name of this particular variable or the data type has like signed and then long keyword. So it's going to take up more space, we're going to type more text inside our program instead of just using it like this. So all we have to do is define it like typedef and then signed long and then s long. And then we could implement this instead of like that. We could implement that by using something s long and then g. Okay? So basically what we're doing here is that we're just getting this alias from there, and then it's going to include all the data types or existing names of data type here. So the s long is associated with this right here. So we can declare or create a variable with assigned long data type, something like that. And then of course we could add a variable just like this. It will allow us to create two variables named G and D, which will be of type signed long. And this quality of signed long is getting detected from S long, okay, which already defined the meaning of is long or S long in your program, which is this particular meaning, signed long, okay. And right after that, we could make this, or the concept of typedef can be implemented for defining a user-defined data type with a specific name and type. And this typedef can also be used with structure of C language. And of course, we already have demonstrated how we can use struct inside our C program. So basically what we could do here, as I've said, we could add or use this keyword typedef in our structure. So the syntax is like this. All we have to do is type in typedef and then struct, and then say for example student. So this particular struct is named as student, and then it has like the members of this struct is of type char, and then say for example s name, which is the name of the student, okay. And then we could say here int s h, okay. So this particular struct save a data, which is the name and the age of the student. And of course we could add an alias to our struct. So for example stud, okay. So just like that, and then of course we could use the struct inside our main. So for now, let's get rid of this. So what we could do here is we could say stud and then st, something like that. And then we could see here printf and then enter student details, okay. You could add a new line here, semicolon, and then we could copy and paste this. You can see here enter student name, and we're going to add a tab /t, and then what we could do here is use the scanf function. So %s, and then we're going to be passing the st dot s name. So all we're doing here is just assigning a value of this st s name coming from our user. Okay, and then second line, or the second information that we need, is all about the age of the student. So enter the age. Okay, so we should add \n right here to add a new line. Okay, so what we could do here is scanf and then %d. Okay, and then we could say here st dot h. Okay, and then printf, just like this, \n for a new line, and then we can say here input done. Okay, and of course we could display this if we want to, to get all the information that we have entered, the name and the age of the student. Okay, but for now, let's just try this. Build and run our program. Okay, so we have here the output. Enter student details. So the first name, or the first option, will be the name. So we can say here John, and then the second option is the age. So enter the age of the student. So for example, the age of the student is 18, and then yeah, we need to add, it says here that the main.exe has stopped working. We need to add the ampersand here, and then build and run our program once again. So I hope this would work right now. So John, and then the age of the student will be 18. So input done. Okay, so basically guys, we could define our struct with the use of typedef keyword, just like this. And as you can see here, we define our stud alias right here, and then we use that stud alias right here to name our variable st, and then from that, our st, we could access the members by using the dot symbol. So st dot and then the members of our struct student. Okay, so if you have questions regarding the use of typedef and how to work with this inside our struct, you could comment down below in the comment section. And once again guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.